Welcome to year number 35 of Southern States Wrestling, with a special episode of Legacy. Double grudge matches here today. Jeff Connelly battles Trey Chaos with Miss Serenity. And in the Dalton Direct Carpets and Flooring main event, the unpredictable Wild Bill goes for revenge against Jeff Klepper. But before that, we must show you what happened as the wrestlers were getting to the arena today. And then Joe Wheeler and Scott Sterling have a big announcement for you.
Hey, we got the syndicate here. I got to get some comments from you guys. There's been a lot going on here. We've got some dissension in the ranks, it seems. I mean, I want to just get your thoughts, Serenity. Are you going to be able to pull these guys together?
There is nothing to worry about. There's nothing going.
There's no problem.
No problem. None at all. None. Okay. Sorry, Jeff. Hey.
It looks like we got some problems. Hello, wrestling fans. Joe Wheeler here along with Scott Sterling, and we've got a huge announcement coming up. January the 30th, we're going to hold a rumble to determine the next challenger for Chase Emery's championship. Scott Sterling, I know you've been working and getting people signed up left and right for this rumble. How about it?
That's right, Joe. The winner of the rumble on January the 30th will be the number one contender for the heavyweight title. I've been signing guys on the roster now to pick their spots. I've been around the region picking guys and looking for more talent to come in. They're all wanting a chance to be the Southern States champion. Hey, it's going to be great. I mean, like I said, you've got some of our roster now. You've got the faction. You know, what three of those three guys, you know, how are they going to work together? You've got the syndicate. How are they going to work together with a chance to be the number one guy for the belt? It's going to be exciting.
A lot of questions to be answered. It's all going down January the 30th. Wrestling fans, you don't want to miss it. But for right now, we've got the brand new Legacy, and it starts now.
Whoa! 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 This is our legacy. We're standing tall. From southern fights to the wildest brawls. The past and the future collide in the fight. Southern States Wrestling ignite the night. From small towns to bright lights, this is where warriors fight. Decades of glory, the story lives on. Battle by battle, the legacy strong. This is our legacy, we're standing tall. From southern fights to the wildest brawls. The past and the future collide in the fight. Southern States Wrestling, ignite the night. Welcome to Southern States Wrestling. Legacy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is one ball introducing first. Coming to the ring by the executive director of the syndicate, Miss Serenity, weighing in at 200 pounds from Reedsville, North Carolina, Trey Chaos. And this opponent representing the faction, weighing in at 230 pounds from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, Jeff
Well, there you have the introductions. Joe Wheeler here welcoming you to another fantastic edition of Southern States Wrestling Legacy. And man, we're getting started off with a great matchup here as we've got Trey Chaos taking on Jeff Connelly in the opening contest this week. And of course, these guys are no strangers to one another at all, as they have traded the heavyweight or tag team titles back and forth with their respective tag teams. So should be a great matchup between these two guys to get things started for you this week on Legacy. Fans, we're glad you're tuned in and checking out Southern States Wrestling Legacy, no matter how you may be joining us all across this great world of ours. Bell is sounded, match is underway, and we've got a good one here to get things started. And of course, Miss Serenity is at ringside, letting her presence be known as always, taking care of her man Trey Chaos. As Jeff Connelly's got him in a side headlock, they hit the ropes now. And Connelly with a big shoulder block right there, in for a cover right away. As Jeff Connelly, very, very sound, very adept, and very popular wrestler. Him and Jeff Baker, of course, make up the faction, and of course, Wild Bill is part of the faction as well. Got a 2 count right there. Connelly comes right back up. Nice side headlock takeover right there as Jeff Connelly has got Chaos under control, at least for the moment. Anytime you can control Chaos, you're doing something. But Connelly's got him grounded here. Got that side headlock. As Chaos right there using those long legs to his advantage. Pulls this man into a leg scissors. Connelly right back up though. And right back in side headlock position as Miss Serenity is not happy at ringside. Of course, that's not unusual. When her guys aren't doing well, she's not a happy camper. Both men trying to make their way back up vertical base. Connelly holding on to that side headlock. Fans, we want to go ahead and let you know, put it on your calendar now. Friday, January the 30th, we return to Kingsport, Tennessee, or Mount Carmel, Tennessee on Friday, January the 30th. And we're going to have a Cyclone Stampede Rumble that night. The winner of the Rumble will face Chase Emery for the Southern States Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, assuming he still has that title at that point. But the winner of the Rumble will get a heavyweight title shot January the 30th on a Friday night right back in Mount Carmel, Tennessee. Put that date on your calendar. Be sure to join us. Southern States Wrestling, bringing you some of the best professional wrestling action you're going to find anywhere. And we've been doing it for nearly 35 years now. Chaos has his man back in the corner. Catches him with a big shoulder block right there. And another one. But Connelly, he's not giving up, man. Throwing those forearms in there. Oh! And nailed him with that one. Jeff Connelly now picking his moment. A big stomp there on Trey Chaos. Connelly now. Nicely done. In for a cover. Got a 2 count on that one. Anthony Millions calling the action for you as the referee in this matchup. As Connelly now setting him up here. Nicely executed neck breaker. Connelly now setting up here. He's on that second rope and takes the time to do his dance, and it cost him right there as Trey Chaos was able to get that foot up just in time and caught Connelly coming off the ropes there. You got to stay aggressive. You got to stay on your opponent. You take a moment sometimes, and that's all it takes for the tide of the battle to turn in the split second of an eye. Chaos now. Oh, big clothesline right there. Referee's in and got a 2 count on that one. Of course, Trey Chaos, Jordan Lawrence, and now CJ Knight make up the syndicate, Serenity Syndicate, and of course, we've seen some problems already with Jordan Lawrence and C.J. Knight. So it's questionable as to how well those two are going to work together. Of course, Trey Chaos and Jordan Lawrence had a lot of problems when they first got together as a tag team as well. So who knows? It might work out. It might not. Connelly back up. Oh, blocked that attempted hip toss and reverses it into a backslide and got a 2 count on the backslide right there. And Chaos with a big clothesline right there, fired right back in on Connelly. Referee got 2 on that one before Connelly was able to kick out of that. Miss Serenity directing traffic at ringside as always here in Southern States Wrestling as Trey Chaos now going for that neck vice. Wrenching and turning on the head and neck area, applying a ton of pressure. The human body wasn't meant to be bent that way, and Chaos now slides into a reverse chin lock here. He's got Connelly grounded, and it's not a bad strategy as far as having him down, because the more you can hold Connelly down, the more you're going to slow him down and stop his momentum. Connelly firing back, a couple shots right there. Up and over his man, nice sunset flip. And Miss Serenity got involved right there trying to make the save. As now Chaos got a 2 count on that one. Trey Chaos in singles action against Jeff Connelly here. Like I said, these guys are no strangers to one another. They have battled many times, usually in a tag team situation, and there Miss Serenity's happy. Miss Serenity got her photo op, and she's getting to choke him over the top rope as well. So Miss Serenity had her moment right there, and I'm sure she's happy. She's complaining perhaps she broke a nail. Oh my goodness. She'll have to go see the manicurist tomorrow. Connelly, in the meantime, has been firing in some hard kicks right there on Chaos and got him knocked down right there. Both men are a bit staggered from the effects of the contest thus far. Chaos looks like he's just waiting on him, though. Yeah, he was waiting. He was picking his moment, if you will, as he's got Connelly now with a foot right across the throat here. Referee's got a 5 count to total it out. And Miss Serenity back in there. Miss Serenity got her shots in as well. So it's basically a 2-on-1, situation, because referee turns his back and Miss Serenity's in there choking. And don't forget that spray can. She's got it right there in her hand, ready to go at a moment's notice. Chaos, oh my, with a kick right off the ropes right there. This could do it right here. Referee's in and got a 2.5 count on that one. I don't think Trey was able to get all of the cover that he wanted on that one. He seems to be a bit stunned from the impact of that dive off the rope. Both men trying to make their way back up vertical base. As Chaos reels back into the corner, Connelly follows him in here, winding up on that arm now. Irish whip across, got reversed right there. As Chaos comes in, full head of steam, got that boot right to the face. And tried it again, oh my! Jeff Connelly with a Sabat kick right there to the side of the head of Trey Chaos, and this could do it. That could be all for Chaos. He's trying to get back up. Connelly with a hard right hand and a second hard right hand. Trey Chaos is in trouble. Jeff Connelly's got him hooked here. Inverted atomic drop and a big clothesline. Connelly now waiting for him. Miss Serenity is in disbelief at ringside as Connelly catches him under the midsection, setting him up here, a Russian leg sweep. He got it, beautifully floated over. There's a cover, there's 2.5. And oh, wait a minute. Jordan Lawrence and CJ Knight have hit the ring here. And Connelly's taking care of business. But in the meantime, he's got the spray. He just sprayed it. And now for a cover, referee's in and got the 3 count. Trey Chaos wins the matchup as the faction has got Jordan Lawrence and CJ Knight on the run. But Trey Chaos is the winner of this matchup.
The winner, Trey Chaos.
Joe Wheeler here with Chase Emery, our current Southern States Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Chase, it's great to have you back. You've been on tour all over the place, all across the Southeast and the United States. And of course, you've got your big Japan tour coming up. So the dates have been set on that. Just want to get your thoughts, and good to see you again.
Well, it's good seeing you, Joe, and it's great to be back. And I just got to say, being all over the Southeast, being all over the East Coast, this is home right here in Mount Carmel, Tennessee. And as far as my Japan tour coming up, I got one thing to say about that, and is I want to take the Southern States Heavyweight Championship belt on the tour with me. I want to defend this title overseas.
That'll be quite an honor for the Southern States Wrestling. Of course, Tracy Smothers was the last person to do that. So you're in very prestigious company there, and it would be quite an honor for you to defend that title overseas.
Absolutely. Tracy Smothers, that's some big shoes to fill right there, but it's going to be truly an honor.
Absolutely. There you have it, fans. Southern States Wrestling Heavyweight Champion Chase Emery. He's back with us, and he's on the go everywhere.
Hello, I'm Ken Daffer, and owner of Dalton Direct Carpets in Kingsport. Starting March the 3rd, we begin our 48th anniversary sale with huge savings on all of our carpet, wood, vinyl, and waterproof flooring. We have thousands of square foot of flooring in stock for immediate installation. Our experienced salesmen, Barry and Scott, are available to show you our large selection of flooring at our showroom or bring samples to your home for a free estimate. That's Dr. Direct Carpet's 48th anniversary sale in Kingsport.
Hey y'all, this is Sweet Judy Lee Taylor, and I'm here to tell y'all you can support your favorite wrestling promotion, Southern States, at TKOstores.com. You can get shirts, hoodies, and also you can support your favorite wrestling historian and legend, King of Kingsport, and the best podcast for wrestling, Outlaws 2 Independence. Get your shirts now and hoodies at TKOstore.com.
Has the winter weather been just a little bit too cold for you? Then come and warm up with Southern States Wrestling's Winter Heat Wave, presented by Dalton Direct Carpets and Flooring of Kingsport. It's Friday, January the 30th at the Armed Forces Center, 399 Highway 11W, Mount Carmel, Tennessee. The doors open at 6:30 p.m., bell time 7:30. It's another action-packed, spectacular card. Don't miss it. Be there.
Hello, wrestling fans. Joe Wheeler here. I got Stan Sierra, Lord Murphy Costigan, and Mike Mann, and we're talking January the 30th, the big Rumble to determine who's going to take on Chase Emery. All three of you guys are in the Rumble. So I'm just really curious how this is going to work out as far as, how this might come down to the end. Are you guys going to stay united, and how's this going to work out?
What kind of question is that? You know what I think this is, Joe Wheeler? I think you are trying to sow seeds of Dayton division. You're trying to drive a wedge between the Dynasty of Champions. Is that what you're trying to do?
No.
What, did Bojangles put you up to this? Are you going to put on? Is that how this works?
No, it's
well, let me tell you something. If it comes down to the three of us, we will do what we've always done, and that is stand together. Besides, Mike the Man is the legacy champion. He doesn't need the heavyweight title. He's going to do the right thing.
Whoa. I do need the heavyweight title. I'm the only one in this group that doesn't have the heavyweight title, so why would I be the one that's giving up first?
You've got the legacy title. What are you talking about?
Of course I got the legacy title because I'm the best wrestler in the group.
Hang on a moment here.
Guys, please. It's the holidays. We're a team.
You know what? You're exactly right, Stan. You just provoked that argument. This is your fault.
You, Joe.
It doesn't matter what happens. January the 30th for the Rumble to challenge Chase Emery. If it comes down to one of us or all three of us, Chase Emery, the result is going to be the same. You will no longer be the heavyweight champion, and you can mark my words on that.
We'll find out January the 30th.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is one fall. It is your Dalton Direct Carpet Flooring main event. Mr. Klepper, do you insist that I introduce you according to what you have given me?
I'm tired of telling you. You read what's on the card.
Ladies and gentlemen, the board of directors. Ladies and gentlemen, the board of directors has authorized me to make the following announcement. The content of this introduction does not reflect the views of Southern States Wrestling, its staff, management, announcers, promoters, board, and especially its ring announcer. He is the self-proclaimed best-looking man in Tennessee. He is the man of the hour, the man with power, too sweet to be sour. He is the women's pet and the men's regret. Weighing in at 260 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. From every woman's dreams and every man's nightmare, Jeff Klepper! And his opponent tonight, weighing in at 360 pounds from lonesome Knoll, Texas, Wild Bill!
Well, there you have it, wrestling fans. The introductions are done. Bell has sounded. This is your Dalton Direct Carpet and Flooring main event for this week on Southern States Wrestling Legacy. And, man, we're going to have a fight right here as we've got Jeff Klepper taking on Wild Bill. And tell you what, Bill starts it off with a hard shot right to the top of the head. Both of these guys are double tough. Both of them are mean. Both of them are a bit nasty at times. So, you know, you're not going to see any flying leg scissors in this match, I'll promise you. What you are going to see is a hard-hitting fight, and it's already started. As Wild Bill took Klepper down with a big shoulder block right there. Wild Bill, of course, very popular with the fans, double tough competitor, and he will put a hurting on you real fast. Wild Bill, big chop right there on Klepper, and Bill laying in those shots. Wild Bill, a veteran competitor, I mean, he knows all the tricks. He knows how to be mean. He knows how to be nasty. And he knows how to hurt you, and he enjoys doing so. As Klepper now opening up some offense here, attempting an Irish whip, got reversed right there. And Bill with another big shoulder block right there on Jeff Klepper. Fans, we do want to remind you, go ahead and mark that date on your calendars. Friday night, January 30th, we return to Mount Carmel, Tennessee at the Armed Forces Reserve Center, and it will be a Cyclone Stampede Rumble that night. The winner will face Chase Emery for the heavyweight championship. So it should be a great night. Friday, January 30th. Make your plans now to be there and be a part of that great event. As Wild Bill standing, and now stomping on the hand of Jeff Klepper. That was one of those tactics I alluded to earlier when I said he knows how to hurt people, because it doesn't matter what body part, Wild Bill knows how to make it painful. As Bill, a couple of clubbing shots right there, and now a blatant chokehold here. Referee Jeremy Westwood on top of the action as always here in Southern States Wrestling. As Bill now brings this man back up. And Klepper caught him with a headbutt there, I believe. Couldn't quite see it from my vantage point, but it looked like he caught him with a headbutt. That was definitely a fist right there. And Bill kicks him right in the knee. Klepper firing back as well. Of course, Bill is a former Legacy champion. He held that title for a long time. Klepper having some words with the referee. And he's got Bill down in the corner now. Jeff Klepper taking a moment, getting the picture just right here. And drove that knee right into the side of the head of Wild Bill. Klepper now in for a cover and got one only. Wild Bill kicked immediately out of that. It's going to take a little more than that to put Wild Bill down and out, that's for sure. Klepper now got his man almost in a sleeper hold, perhaps. He's got the chin hooked. But Wild Bill's fighting with him for the top position here. As Wild Bill trying to make his way back to a vertical base. Of course, Wild Bill's been running with the faction. So it's always good to know that you got guys like Baker and Connelly watching your back. I'm sure that's very reassuring for Wild Bill. Klepper caught him right there with that kick. He staggered him. There he went, like a tree falling. Referee's in, and got a 2 count on that one. And Klepper now seems to be...
Hello, I'm Ken Daffer, owner of Dr. Direct Carpets in Kingsport. Welcome to our 48th anniversary sale starting March the 3rd. We have thousands of square feet of carpet, wood, vinyl, and waterproof flooring in stock for immediate installation. Free estimates and credit terms are available. Come by and let Barry or Scott help you with your selection of flooring. Remember, flooring is what we do, so come to Dr. Direct Carpets and let us do some flooring for you. That's Dr. Direct Carpets 48th anniversary sale in Kingsport.
Available on all streaming platforms. It's professional wrestling's greatest, largest, privately owned wrestling library. All the classic hits, flips, slams, and pins of yesteryear are on one place. It's Ultimate Classic Wrestling. Check out the Nature Boy Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Mr. USA Tony Atlas, Tito Santana, Rick Martel, a who's who of professional wrestling's greatest spotlight stars ever to grace the squared circle, all in one place. Grab the best seat in the house for memories and mayhem on Ultimate Classic Wrestling.
Use the code OUTLAWS in all capital letters to get this exclusive deal through Southern States Wrestling and the Outlaws podcast. Save 25% on your first bill by signing up through the website and watch it anywhere. Promo code OUTLAWS. More information in the description.
Has the winter weather been just a little bit too cold for you? Then come and warm up with Southern States Wrestling's Winter Heat Wave, presented by Dalton Direct Carpets and Flooring of Kingsport. It's Friday, January the 30th at the Armed Forces Center, 399 Highway 11W, Mount Carmel, Tennessee. The doors open at 6:30 p.m., bell time 7:30. It's another action-packed, spectacular card. Don't miss it. Be there.
As Jeff Klepper now needs to figure out some sort of formula of offense that he can put Wild Bill away. Of course, Wild Bill is notorious for that belly-to-belly suplex. Because he grabs you and throws that move, you're done. Very few men have kicked out of that suplex. Klepper now winds up. Oh, big clothesline right there. And for a cover, referee's in and got two on that one. Jeff Klepper definitely seems to be a bit frustrated. He's not able to put together the right formula. As Klepper back on his vertical base here. Hits the ropes now, comes across. Oh, nice knee drop. Very well executed now. In for a cover. He's got him rolled up and got a 2 count on that one. And you see Wild Bill give him a forearm right to the back. Bill will not stop fighting, no matter how bad he's hurt, no matter how much he's, in a bad situation. He'll kick you, he'll punch you, he'll throw a fist from anywhere he can. He blocked that suplex right there, blocked it a second time, and now Wild Bill with a snap suplex of his own on Jeff Klepper. This could be a turning tide in the matchup, fans. Wild Bill over, in for a cover, and got a 2 count on that one. Fans, we want to go ahead and let you know in 2 weeks, not next week, but the week following, we're going to have a championship week right here on Southern States Wrestling where you're going to see the Legacy title and the Heavyweight Championship. Both will be defended in 2 weeks right here on Southern States Wrestling Legacy. It's going to be a huge, huge program coming up in a couple of weeks. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you check us out each and every week here on Southern States Wrestling Legacy, as we're always bringing you action-packed, exciting action. Got a 2 count right there for Wild Bill, was able to kick out of that. And now Klepper digging at the eyes. He's going right after the eyes, and he can get through that mask. But he is digging in there on Wild Bill. As Klepper, oh, big knee right there. Hard-hitting contest this has been, and Wild Bill grabbed that bottom rope, and that necessitated the break. Your Dalton Direct Carpet main event right here this week on Legacy, as the crowd here in Mount Carmel rallying behind Wild Bill. Bill now hits the ropes. Oh, he ducked under that clothesline. Oh, Klepper caught him with that kick right there. And Bill, oh, like a redwood falling in the forest right there. In for cover, referee's in, and got a 2 count on that one. Referee Jeremy Westwood officiating the action as these guys now. Klepper, he got a handful of beard right here. Oh, wow, Bill caught him right there. Bill back on his feet. Both men on their feet now. It's a matter of somebody putting the right combination together. This match could go either way in the blink of an eye. Klepper now looks like he's setting up. Getting ready to come across, picking his moment. Full head of steam, big splash right there. Snapmares his man back out as Klepper, you could tell this match is taking its toll on him. Oh, Wild Bill blocked that kick. Wild Bill now going to work on the legs as he got Klepper down there. Both men are staggered and slow to make their way back up to a vertical base here at this point. Wild Bill's not the fastest in the ring. He's a bit methodical, but he knows how to get it done. Oh, and that's how you do it right there. Leg drop right there. Nearly 300 pounds just came down on Klepper. There's 2.5. Wow, somehow, some way, Klepper managed to get out of there. As both men making their way back up vertical base. Irish whip got reversed, and Klepper with a big slam right there, in for a cover, and again a 2 count on that one. As both men now stunned, staggered from the impacts of this matchup. This could go either way real fast. We'll see what happens here. Bill's back on a vertical base here. He got him! He got him belly to belly! There it is! Wild Bill is your winner.
And the winner, Wild Bill!
There you have it. Wild Bill has won this contest against Jeff Klepper in another action-packed edition of Southern States Wrestling. Fans, be sure to join us next week for more Legacy. So long for now.